My name is Lisa Lidgren Alexandersson. I am a visual artist working with painting, photography, and weaving. If anybody would have told me maybe 5-6 years ago that I would be weaving, I would just look at them and don't understand that. Weaving sort of came to me as I started to explore more natural material, and I took a class to learn how to spin yarn, and that later got me to try weaving. I remember during the class that I really fell in love with the loom as a tool to work with. It was a very memorable experience. What was very striking to me in terms of working with the loom was the physicality, the aspect of physicality, and as well my hands and my head, and the physical response to material, the tension of the material, and all the possibilities. I was really fell in love. I was born in the south of Sweden in a town called Lund. And I moved to Stockholm with my parents when I was about 4 years old. And that's where I went to school and high school and design school. And when I was 24, I moved to Paris, France, and I went to the Art Academy. Typically, there's an idea that arrives. It just gets right in front of me. And if I seem to have a reaction to it, if I'm intrigued, it's as if somebody would speak to you, say something, and sometimes you listen more carefully than other times. And I developed this relationship to the idea, something that triggers my curiosity. So I think about it a while, and I usually don't work on a piece until I've seen it sort of ready. I say in my head, but it's more in my mind. It's because it's not driven by thinking. It's more feeling. It's okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to begin. And that's when the problem solving comes. What material would be the best thing to use? What are the colors? Recently, I began to explore new avenues in my work. I do a lot of walks, and over the past few years, I see a lot of things on the street. It would give me an idea for a composition, being curious to see how would this behave in the loom.
That's great. This is interesting. Okay. All good.
And after I did that connection, I of course notice a lot more things on the street. I'm looking for any textile, anything that I can use. I don't really have a set idea what I'm looking for, because the excitement with this is sort of what I find gives me ideas of how I want to use it. I think we might have something right here. I'm gonna stop. Can I go out and see? All right, let's see what we got here. We have what looks like a baby blanket. It's good. Sweatshirt with a koala bear. Got a bag. Somebody's been painting on top of it. That's good. I think a lot about the material, the intention, how it was created. Clothing, and that it's been produced somewhere, and before it was produced, somebody designed it, somebody came up with the idea, we need to do this, and paid for labor. And so there's a lot of human interaction that is involved with the material before someone can even use it. And there's the aspect of it's being produced perhaps in the other part of the world and then transported here. So yeah, there's a lot of history to something that's just lay on the street. All right, that's gorgeous. Okay, perfect. I'm organizing these in colors, and then some of the items are white with a lot of patterns and not so much colors. So then there's a pile for just patterns. Like if I end up finding a lot of gold, like then this one would go in the gold. In the Swedish culture, when I grew up, the educational system taught us that Sweden was a neutral country. But during the war, the country helped transport German soldiers to Norway by train. And so it made me think about this image that I had been presented while I was in school. During the Second World War, this image was created and it was placed in public spaces. En svensk tiger. In Swedish, the word svensk can mean both the adjective Swedish and the noun Swede, while tiger can mean either the noun for the animal or the present tense of the verb tiga, to keep silent. And so it gives the poster the double meaning, a Swedish tiger or a Swede keeps silent. This image was created so the government would take hold of the narrative. This project explores the notion of having a voice and one's ability to express it. Is it possible to stay neutral as an individual and as a country? And if so, what are the implications? And so what I'm doing is I will explore this in the medium of weaving and using these found textile. It brings in a personal aspect of my history, but in present day. The uncertainty about being an artist is not a small thing for me, but the certainty of waking up and feeling purpose and meaning in what I do and to share that is quality. I value that. I feel fortunate being an artist because it gives me an outlet to getting to know myself and the world, to understand the world around me, the people around me, the complexity of what's happening in our world. When you work on a piece that you go to bed at night and you can't wait to get up and go and meet that piece, to me that's happiness.
Follow Lisa on Instagram and learn more about her multitude of projects at LisaLidgrenAlexandersson.com. Catch Art Zone Friday nights at 8 and anytime online at seattlechannel.org/artzone.